All right, good morning, everyone. This is Friday morning, a little before 9 o'clock here. I want to give you a morning update. I tried to get yesterday's watch list up, and apparently it didn't go through, so I had to put it through again this morning. So hopefully everyone's getting that in time. Basically, nothing's much changed. What I like to do in the beginning of the week is do a good scan over the weekend of stocks that have potential to break out or have, momentum going into them, or some chart formations that I really like, and we'll be going over some in upcoming videos. So, and we see how, and if those plays continue to hold their chart formations and the momentum, then I usually don't deviate from the watch list unless I add something else new that comes into play, which I've been doing this week with Pfizer and some other GPN, ATS, and some other ones. But for today, it looks like this. Today is the final day of the quarter. You might hear a lot about window dressing. Well, that's all phony baloney. Don't believe it. Everyone says that at the end of the quarter, stocks are pushed up to pad people's accounts and stuff, brokerage accounts, and money managers and stuff. But I don't believe it for 1 second. I mean, it's not proven. Basically, you're going to have to stick by your guns. It's going to be a tricky day. Right now, the futures were down a little. We got some news out. And when I go by the futures, I always go by the S&P future, the ESZ7. And we're also going to go about that too. These are futures that you could trade. A contract gives you a lot of leverage, and for each tick, each point you get $50 actually. Each point of the ES, on the mini ES, that is. So I guess a tick would be 4 ticks to a point. So you figure that out very easily. So what do we have here? Let's see. Futures are down, starting the morning off. WYNN, WYNN, came out with news last night. They're going to be doing a stock offering or a convertible something. The stock is getting crushed, down 8 points. But the market's slowly grinding up here. So we might have a push higher. If you look at here, this is the chart of the ES. And we're at an interesting formation we have here. We have a nice little flag forming, but this thing can go either way. I'm not saying that we're going to pop. I mean, I think we need some news to make us pop, because if we pop, I don't know if we're going to maybe pop just over or the 52-week high, or are we going to just pop up and then drop down and trap us. So it's always good to have your finger on the trigger. This one, I expect the market to start pulling back. It could be today, it could be next week, but I'm not. I'm going to trade it accordingly. I'm going to hold on to my longs, hedge my positions with shorts in the market, and that's it. Let's see what we're looking at here. Intel, AMD came out with news today. AMD actually was downgraded or by Amtech, one of these firms I hate, but they're saying they're not executing, which AMD has nothing really to do with Intel, because they're in two different classes now. It used to be AMD and Intel went together, but now if AMD is having problems, it might be that Intel is doing a little bit better, and vice versa. So Intel closed the day yesterday at about 25.76, and it's trading there right now. So it has no effect on this AMD news, and it might be interesting to see if we have a little bounce today, and we might have a little pullback a little bit lower, and then I'm going to be adding to my position. Like I said, I think this Intel is a beautiful pattern here. I can't wait for it to take off. Pfizer is another one, and that's it. I don't have any other updates for you here, any other charts actually. Let me bring up the ES again here. I actually do like Pfizer a lot. Let me see if I have that one over here. I don't even have it up here. Pfizer coming to a nice little point here. Any day now we could have this one launch itself. I like it a lot. GPN, I held over night with some earnings. I only had 50 shares. It popped up maybe 50 cents or so. I don't know what it is. Not really much. I'll watch it. I'll actually put a stop loss at break even. And my ATS China play hasn't played out, so I'm going to just dump that at the open. Just not gapping up. If it's not gapping up pre-market, then I'm out of it. So that's how I'm playing. Keep on checking for videos, updates, and I'll be sure to get you anything that I see approaching. NMX still has the potential of a second day follow-through or a retest of yesterday's highs. Just keep that one on your watch list, because going into Friday, they might think there's some rumors that something happening over the weekend. They might want to take this one up, or at least have a little. So watch this one closely. NMX. AXR also always on the squeeze alert. All right, that's it. Got to get working. Got to make some money, honey.